Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is Sunday, December 19th of 2021. It's 29 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 degrees Celsius outside. Today we're going to do a Ming and Scott soil. Scott gave me the soil, and it came from the bonsai supply. And the soil has pumice, lava, calcine clay, pine bark fines. And here's what the soil looks like. And here's where it's from, so you can see it. This is the ingredients inside. Plus we're going to add our micus and azus to the soil. To the roots. But before we do anything, let me get this cord out of the way. We're going to put it in our Christmas pot. But let's put this on the side. And first we got to take care of our our Mangorelia here. And as you can see, my goodness, this is how they stick stuff. Well, they sold it, and it has some vigor, but it only has roots on one side. Let me get this out of the way. And as you can see, there's the roots. It's got a nice nice set of roots here, but hardly anything over here. But look at all the vigorous growth. But before we repot it, I take my peroxide, take my shears, and cut off some of this dead stuff. Just to get it out of the way so we can see what we got. Sometimes when they sell stuff, they get the things growing, but sometimes it doesn't really have a good set of roots on it yet. So let's try to get some of this dead foliage off them. Let me show you in the camera more. I got to get used to this different angle of the camera. But all I'm doing is taking a lot of this dead stuff off. And yes, then I got to clean this up. I got to sweep it off the floor here. That's why I got a good shop vac. I can help vacuum it all off. So there we go. We got most of it coming out. Just like that. There we are. Get some of the dead off. Now this little Ming wants to grow. But I'm still going to take some of this off over here. And over here. So it doesn't have that much to feed on such a small little root system. Cut that there. I don't know if these back ones will back bud, but we'll leave it on just to be safe, just to see what happens. We can always prune them off later. But we got all the dead stuff off the tree. We're going to cut some of this back here that's weak growing, because we want to get more vigor into the branches. You can see one starting to come up. Let's see if I can show it to you right here. It's got a new sprout on such a small root system. Now let me see if I put this into here, almost all the way to the bottom. We're going to have to do that to cover the roots. So let's get down to business here. Let's put the pot here. Let's going to put our Ming down here because it's still wet. And there is still, I don't know if you can see it, there's roots coming out from the bottom. So the tree wants to live. Even though it has such a small root system. So you know it's alive and it's trying to grow. So what we're going to do is take a lot of this, still more of this dead stuff off. We got a lot of vigor growing in here. I don't want to cut too much off of her because right now she's trying to live and trying to produce food for herself. So let's get down to business here. Let's see what kind of soil we got here. Since we're going to use a lot of it, let's see, so you can see it. I'm going to cut. And let's take this out. Now, let me put some in a cup so you can see what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. All the different ingredients in there. That's the soil. Okay, now this pot, it's got the drainage holes in it already. And they're small enough so that we can so that it won't fall out. So now let's put our Ming in. So I want it towards the sun from the north window. So since this has a little bit of vigor there, we're going to put the back branches towards the back. And I think like that it should do good. So before we do anything, I got my Azus in here. I don't know if you've seen Scott from Let's Do Bonsai. He used his salt shakers, which is pretty good too for putting down your beneficial bacteria. Make sure you got to get some on the bottom here. Make sure that into the soil there. Okay, will you stand for me? There you go. Now I'm going to take my Azus out and put it down here. Just around the bottom of the root system and into the bottom of the hole there where I got the other roots coming out of the bottom of the plant. I know there's like one root coming out. So there we go. We're going to put that there. And now we're going to put our soil mix in. Just like that. Now if you're using a big pot, these bags go fast. So thank you, Scott, for 2 bags. I should have just used them on a smaller pot, but I wanted to get this Ming going good. There we go. Okay, let's get it in. Putting in the soil like that. I gotta get used to, here I'll do it this way so you can see it going in. Now we covered up those roots pretty good. Now this looks like a nice fast draining soil mix. So let's test this mix out and see how it works. And we almost got like a half a bag left, so I can try it on a smaller pot later. There we go. We got about that much in the bag left, so that's good. Now I'm going to take my water bottle, but before I do that, let me find my bag here that fell over. Oh, I have to look for it later for the Mikus. Let me put that on the side. Let's put our beneficial bacteria on the side. There we go. See if you can see it a little better. Let me bring this in. Now you can see the mighty fine soil that's in there. And let's feel how heavy it is. Oh, it's not that bad. So now, let's take the surface tension out of the soil. Just like that. And then we're going to take Mr. Elephant here and let's water it in. Just like that. Now we want this tree to grow with a little bit of vim and vigor. There we go. And the water's finally starting to come out. I don't know if you can see it. Let's put the camera down. You can see the water coming out. So it's got a good watering. So hopefully this will generate some new roots. There we go. Just like that. Okay, let me dump some of this water off of here. Now remember, that's our front, because we want to start getting some branches out this way. We got plenty on the back. Okay, and we got a wire there. Let's see if our pot will, well, pick it up, turn it on. I don't know if you can see the lights lit on there, but with my hand there you can probably see some of the lights lit. But they're on. That's our little Christmas pot, our little Christmas display. And if you want, they got nice little candles for Christmas that light up and go like that. Now let me shut the lights off so you can see a little bit how it'll look. So you can have your own little Christmas display. There you go. How's that? Well, I gotta clean this basement up. So those are our little Christmas tree, our little Ming. So let's hope it grows. Let's hope the beneficial bacteria takes care of everything. And you can get the candles are cheap. They're like 50% off at Michael's. And they're just battery operated, so you can have some fun and have some Christmas cheer, some holiday cheer. Have your little cup of tea this morning, or your cup of coffee. Enjoy your bonsai trees. It's going to have to go back into the north window. There, let's see if we can get the candles a little bit that way. So remember, today is Sunday, and on Sunday night it's family night. Shut the phones off at night. Tell everybody don't call. Tell them you're spending time with your family. Relax, sit down. Grandma and grandma, enjoy each other's company. If you got the grandkids over because of they're off of school for a couple of weeks now because of the holidays. Take it easy, relax with them. Put on some good old Lawrence Welk music. Make yourself a nice hot pot of tea. Sit down, relax. Maybe some hot chocolate for the kids. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the evening. So you take care, everybody. Thank you for coming to this little Ming. And for Scott Soil, Scott, let's see if it works. It looks pretty good. So you take care, everybody. Have a nice night. And remember, it's family night. Put on a little Lawrence Welk, a little of the big band music, some old Christmas shows with some from the 50s when music was music and they didn't jazz up the music, so the kids can hear some good old-fashioned Christmas music and sit back and relax with the family and enjoy each other's company. And the heck with the phones, the heck with the TV and everything else. Just put on the old shows and relax and enjoy each other's company for the night. This is family night. Take care, everybody, and thank you for coming to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors.